All right, and continuing on with our Dinobot robot blasters from Newisland Toys reviews, here is the Raptor. Is it Velociraptor or just Raptor? Oh, it's actually Velociraptor. Which already won, I think might be one of my favorite guns in the set. Partly because, as you can see, orange. And it's actually a little brighter orange than it appears here on camera. To the naked eye, it's more of a safety orange. So there's that. But it's also just probably the most compact and comfortable pistol in the hand. Like, it doesn't have a lot of extraneous stuff sticking out the back or out the front. It's a nice looking little pistol. He also comes with the dark blue darts with the reddish tips, which feed right into the front here. Again, they don't go all the way in. You don't want to push them too far. And I do wonder if you can maybe trim these up so they fit a little better. Well, I mean, it fits just fine, but, you know, they sit a little deeper, but whatever. And again, you just pull this rear section back to cock it, and then it fires fairly well. It doesn't stick to this textured wall, but on the glass and smooth surfaces, it'll stick and it'll stay there. But yeah, some very good power on the gun itself, and like I said, the Nerf gun, or the foam dart gun feature of these things is really strong. Like, I'm really surprised at how well they work. They transform and they still work really well as little foam pistols. And transform him into his Raptor mode. You got die cast in the handle down here. I forgot to mention that. You want to take this little turbine piece on the bottom here, unsnap it, flip his head up, extend his little head flap. Looks kind of like a parasol office. Like that. And he's got teeth. His mouth opens. The head's on a ball joint, so it can get a little bit of, it's limited by the shape of the slot there, but it can look around a little bit there. Then you just close this back up, flip his little front forearms forward, and they can rotate around that piece right there. And do the same on the other side. Flip his tail out, and then take this piece right here, lift it up, flip the spines over, and push it back in. And the tail actually lifts up on this guy. And then the legs, much like all the others, are formed from the grip. You rotate them around, peg them in right here. I actually want to go ahead and pull the foot out like this, rotate that down, and that'll let you rotate this and give you the clearance to peg that in right there like that. And then straighten his leg, rotate his foot down, and then his little toes are independently articulated there as well. And same on this side. Pull the leg out, rotate it down, peg it in, and then you just get him into a position where he's stable. And there is the Velociraptor as a dinosaur. Again, they're not insanely articulated, especially compared to a lot of the third-party offerings in some of the newer Transformers. There's not ball joints everywhere, but like I said, you got the ball joint at the head, lets him look around. He's got the opening mouth. He does have the movable arms, which you can set out to the side. You don't have to flip them all the way straight, but you got a little bit of movement there. They do all have ratcheting hips here. Ratcheting there at the knees, and it is a double jointed knee. He's got a joint up here and a joint down here. Mostly so it can fold up for the hilt, or for the grip. I keep saying hilt. The articulated toes, and of course the tail can go. You can leave it straight back if you want, but I think it's supposed to stick up a little bit like that. But there is the Dinobots Robot Blasters Newisland Toys Velociraptor.